every time that they do that, they remember the name of Canon Garland. Apart from that, of course, we, the Society, have received tremendous help and a home here at St Mary's, and we would like to very much thank Canon Harch and the parish of St Mary's for their hospitality and for their help. Allow us to give you this humble little medal that you will remember your kindness to us.
Thanks, Con. Just two very quick things. I'm receiving this on behalf of the parish, so when I leave, this is going to be given to the parish to give to the next rector or priest, whoever he or she is, so that they'll wear it. So I happened to be the priest here at the time, and I was very happy to help, but I think that's a nice way to continue it, not just for me, but for the parish. The other thing is, we are now getting some architectural advice, and we're going to redesign our grounds on the other side of the monument and make better access into the park. So then we're looking at what we can do on the other side. So it'll be some sort of civic recognition of what people have done in the wider community or the church. So in the years to come, you'll both see this side with Canon Garland, but also the wider community on the other side. So it'll be landscaped lit at night time, maybe labyrinth and landscaping. So that'll be great. So we look forward to making this an even better way for people to connect between the church and the park to come. So I'm very honoured. Thank you for being part of it.
Thank you, Ken Gary, and we would ask that you would stay and swap with Barry to pin. It's absolutely my deepest privilege to introduce Dr. Rill Hinwood to you. I'm sure you know of her abilities, but I can vouch for the actual. She's a master sculptor and has over 750 commissioned items in this data and in Parliament House in Canberra. So it's extraordinary that she came on board so easily to help us develop this beautiful, beautiful bronze wreath, which you see here, and also to represent that wreath on our logo, which is then become represented on the medal that we are now presenting. And the absolutely critical elements of this wreath are the twisted, is the wreath itself twisted with wattled petals and silver fern leaves, and it's expected that the band will rust a little red over time. So this was produced early on in our journey of this project. We had it designed under Rill's guidance for a plinth at another location, but we decided that through due providence it was good to have it here, and her husband Rob works very closely with Dr. Rill and is not able to be with us today, but we wish him all the best, and we honour his services to the architectural design of this wall. So Dr. Rill Hinwood.
I must say that personally I'm extremely chuffed that the Canon Garland medal will be worn next to the medal of the member of the Order of Australia. Now, I think that's a great thing, and I hope that you will always have them together. Thank you.
Would you say a few words?
Good morning and welcome to everyone. Look, it's a great honour to have been part of this whole project and to have learned about Canon Garland myself. Like most people, I'd never heard of him until my neighbour, Professor John Moses, had mentioned on a number of occasions that he was writing the biography of Canon Garland and collaborating with a New Zealand writer and researcher as well. And so to see the book published and then subsequently to be contacted by the young society that was going to promote the story of the life and the significance of the life of Canon Garland, I was really very honoured to be included and to be a part of the whole project, and I congratulate them on the success of the whole thing, and may his name liveth forevermore. Thank you.
Congratulations, Will. Thank you again. It's my task. We've moved from the location and design and we're going to the executive committee of our organisation. We've already, Dr. Glaston's away unfortunately, but we'll be honoured in some place, probably here at the church on his return. I'm going to introduce you to an old school buddy of mine, which is strange when you're talking about the Canon Garland Memorial Society because there's only 4 of us, I think. But this school buddy is Gordon Appleby, our treasurer. And I can say that this is a proud moment for Gordon because his father, Major Sidney Appleby, served for 5 years or so in the war, World War II, and was very aware of being placed a medal upon him, including, I think there's one from the last invasion of Labrador, which is in Borneo, as you know. So, Gordon, we thank you for your service. So what his father delivered, probably in his genes, was a man of high integrity, trust, and family man, and what do you call it, a commission for the duty at hand. So that's exactly what our treasurer should be, and this is exactly what he is.
Ross, Con, Canon Gary, those gathered, thank you very much indeed. Yes, I came on board sort of not at the initial stages, but sort of somewhat early in the piece, and all I can say is sort of, yes, Ross alluded to my family's background and the whole thing about Anzac Day. I can remember going to Anzac Day services with my dad, to the dawn service in Anzac Square, and I was just up to his knees sort of thing. So, and it's just something I will always treasure and remember, and as a memory with my dad. So when I was asked to become involved with this, and like you all, or most of you, I knew absolutely nothing about Canon Garland at all and the origins, but yeah, it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey. I'm extremely proud to have been part of it, and I guess in my small way a contribution as treasurer. We didn't go broke, so.
I'll just read a little bit of, I know his father gave the Anzac speech at Boona in 1978. It's a fantastic speech if you ever get a hand on it. But anyway, I can't tell it all, but he said, Anzac is our legacy of the past and our watchword for the future.
Those are wonderful words. Our next valued and very active member is, of course, Peter Collins. Peter, could we have you up here, please? Now, Peter, how should I say it? His passion and his drive sometimes overwhelmed the whole of the committee. I've got to say that, you know, I found myself breathless looking and going, what? And, but the result of that has been that he has almost single-handedly built a complete memorial in the virtual world of the web. As I like to say, we have, as a committee, built this physical memorial. We have, through Peter, and only him, built one in the virtual world. But the one in the hearts of all the Australians is a job for all of us, irrespective whether you've got a medal today or not. It is your job to go out there and build that memorial to Canon Garland and the origins of Anzac Day in the hearts of the younger generation and the older one as well, and let that sort of grow. Peter, I would like to thank you very much for the pleasure of having the opportunity to work with you. I have learnt a lot. I've been overwhelmed a lot. Peter, I know that you are continuing to do this, and my words about everybody has to go out and talk about it. I know at least one person that is going to do it, and that's you. Thank you, Peter.